up, and it was referred to me by somebody, and I was super excited. It's probably gonna be one of the biggest cases I was ever gonna do at the time. Super, super excited. And guess what? I had all the logic written down. I had done all my research. I was ready, and we're gonna put together this financial plan. I knew what the fee was, and the fee was bigger than any other fee I had ever asked for in that time. What's up? How you doing? Welcome back to A Moment in Time with yours truly, Aaron Thomason. I'm excited that you're with me, but I got a question. Did you share it? Did you tell somebody about it? Did you bring somebody with you? Now, you only bring them with you because this is when I let you in my business a little bit, so I need you to be gentle. All right, so I want us to kind of go into this clip that we'll see here in a second about 2 words that unlocks possibilities. I talked about this a little while ago. What if, right? Now, what if you can fill in the blank? You can fill in the ... And I want to kind of go into 2 unique stories about the possibilities of what if, both positive and negative. So let's go ahead and check this clip out, and I'll be back. I want you to think about what if moving forward. What do I mean by what if moving forward? What if you get a chance to look back 6 months from now and say, this was the video that transformed your life? What does that look like? How does that feel? Who's impacted by that? What if this is the year that you get the promotion that you've been working so hard for? What if this is the year that you get surrounded by the relationships that you've been believing to be surrounded by? What if? Okay, all right, so listen. You see that, right? What if? What if moving forward is empowering? It's exciting. It is invigorating, right? All those wonderful words, right? You can see imagine the possibilities, the beauty of it, all of those things when you thinking through what if moving forward. And see, the problem that most of us do is we think about what if moving backwards. Why? Because we got trauma. We got disappointments. We got failures. We got things that didn't go so well. So we usually try to protect ourselves from the what if, from the past issues, as opposed to preparing ourselves for the what if moving forward. How about we prepare ourselves as opposed to protecting ourselves? All right. So I'm going to tell you 2 stories, right? I'm going to give you one where I protected myself. At least I tried. And then one where I prepared myself. All right. So the protecting myself, right? I tried. I was thinking about what if moving backwards, right? I was a financial advisor. And as a financial advisor, I had this client that was coming up, and it was referred to me by somebody, and I was super excited. It's probably going to be one of the biggest cases I was ever going to do at the time. Super, super excited. And guess what? I had all the logic written down. I had done all my research. I was ready, and we're going to put together this financial plan. I knew what the fee was, and the fee was bigger than any other fee I had ever asked for in that time. And guess what happened? All I could keep thinking through is, what if they say no? What if they think this is too much? What if they ask me some questions I'm not prepared for? What if they find out that this is the biggest thing that I've ever done? What if they find out that I'm picking on them? What if, backwards. And guess what? When I went to ask and slide that paper across the table for the fee and all it was going to encompass, never happened. Because in my heart, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at all. But then there was a moment where I had to go get a job. It's this job I needed, right? I needed this job while I was married and I was broke. All right, let me be clear. Married and broke. And I was tired of, trying to come up with real creative excuses and using the Bible and, God has called me to this and we're going to be okay. He's going to provide and all that stuff I believed, but I was tired of having to do that because I was broke. So an opportunity presented. I said, cool, no problem. Let me research it. I said, I got to have it. I'm going to tell you another reason why I had to have it. Because I had people calling me from a car note. I had people calling me from my credit cards. Had people calling me for all other bills, and guess what? All of them was late, and I kept telling them, hey, I ain't got it, right? I was tired of that too. I was tired of trying to be creative with the word to keep myself encouraged, and I was tired of having to run from bill collectors or just pick up the phone and tell them I ain't have it. So guess what? All I could think about, because I had that past experience in my head, is you got to think about what if moving forward, because ain't no going backwards. You can't protect yourself from this. You got to prepare yourself for where you're going. And that's what I want us to understand, is you have to prepare yourself mentally for where you're going, because what you believe ultimately is where your actions will lead you. And guess what? In that financial advisor piece, yes, I didn't believe that I was worthy to be able to ask this client for this money. And guess what? They didn't give it to me. Guess what? I believed it, and it didn't happen because I'm too busy thinking about the disappointments in the past and the other people that have told me no and the stuff that wasn't that big before, as opposed to saying, what if moving forward? Because see, in that same situation, maybe I would have gotten the client, maybe I wouldn't have, but I would have had a better energy and posture thinking through, what if this is the beginning of unlocking my whole financial planning practice? What is this? This is the beginning of hitting all my goals and dreams in this particular area. What if? But because I was thinking of what if backwards, I screwed it up. But I had something in my head when it came time for another job that I was trying to get, and I knew I needed it for all those reasons I told you earlier. I said, what if this is the thing that now I can stop making excuses? What if this is the moment that now all of a sudden I can have these bill collectors stop calling me and harassing me and seeing if I got any money, because I told you I ain't got it, right? What if? I started doing all the what ifs moving forward, and guess what? They didn't know what hit them when I walked in that interview, and I got the job. I excelled. I did well. It was a game changer for my family. It was a game changer for the things that needed to happen, because I was thinking about what if moving forward. That's what I want you to sit and think through for a second. I want you to think through, what if you locked your brain in on and kept yourself locked in because you're too busy trying to prepare yourself, or protect yourself from the past, as opposed to preparing yourself for the future. There is so much that you want to get done. There is so much that you're believing that can happen, but you're too busy protecting yourself from the past that you can't prepare yourself for the future. Listen, I understand. I've done it, and I still make sure that I'm thinking what if moving forward, because what happened to you is difficult at times to let go. It just doesn't stay behind. You gotta leave it behind. And you gotta make a decision to leave it behind, that you're no longer protecting yourself from the past, you're preparing yourself for your future. Listen, I am super excited that you stopped by again. And I want you to do me a favor. Share this with somebody. I know there's somebody that's thinking through right now, I want to protect myself as opposed to preparing myself. Do them a favor. Send this to them. Put the link. Put it in the DMs. Whatever you need to do, give it to them. Because somebody needs to know that they have the opportunity to move forward, that the what if of the great possibilities in front of them is something they need to prepare for. Because the past is the past. Let's not protect ourselves from it. Let's prepare ourselves for where we're going.